How would you describe what you guys do, what you bring to your customers?
The most important thing we've done for you is help establish dominance on the battlefield with the DoD and stop hundreds of terror attacks. And so that's we have a thriving commercial business. It grew 71% last quarter, and we're at a pretty significant scale. And we make money on our money, which is unusual in software. People have growth, but no profitability. We have a lot of both. But the reason for that is a little more technical. There's hundreds of use cases we're doing in the commercial space. But the basic, we were years ahead for lots of reasons of anticipating what operational AI would mean, meaning AI where you make more money or your revenue goes up and your costs go down. And our platforms are built to use large language models and machine learning in a way that is actually operationally effective. And we had a relatively privileged insight into how you would do that, and built this thing called an ontology, which manages large language models in a way where they become crazily useful, both commercially and actually on the battlefield. And so typical use cases are underwriting, managing acquisition of real estate at scale, construction at scale, supply chain management, anywhere we have volatility, understanding the true cost of inputs into your enterprise, which is super hard to do at scale, especially if things are shifting or there are disruptions. Reimagining your business into a digital as opposed to a non-digital business. And then our claim to fame really is we absorb the risk of creating value, which is the typical way you build software. The vulgar version, I won't use, the way you're taught to build a software company is, your customer thinks they're getting laid, but they're getting effed. And we used to internally say, no, we're in the mutual pleasuring business. Both sides should be happy. And so we absorb the risk of value creation. So like, you will make more money, your enterprise will work better. That's been a bonanza, and we're pretty much alone in doing that in the world. But the truth is, we're also riding the back of the fact that this is just an American revolution. We had a very unique and have a very unique idea of how to use the technologies. And the classic Silicon Valley way up till recently was just buy some large language model and have a nice chat with it. And that really doesn't create any actual enterprise value. So that part of our business is very, very strong. In America, it's actually harder in continental Europe, but I think eventually they'll come around to seeing that most enterprises that are successful will become hardware, software enterprises.
So when you guys